Good evening and welcome to 5 News with me, Sian Williams.
And me, Claudia Liza Vanderpoy. Our headlines tonight.
The cost of living.
So, what are you doing to beat the squeeze? And do you think the government is doing enough to help? What's up?
Is Putin... Hello and welcome to the programme. We've all heard it and we've felt it in our pockets. The cost of living is soaring. Food, energy and fuel are getting more expensive. And for some of the poorest in society, it's on top of financial hardships, which already sees them pay more for essentials like insurance and credit. Known as the poverty premium, it's costing millions of people hundreds of pounds every year. And charities say no one in authority is willing to take responsibility or address the imbalance. Danny Sinha has a special report. Well, Labour has criticised the government today over how they've dealt with the cost of living crisis. Our political editor, Andy Bell, joins us now. Andy, what's Sir Keir Starmer had to say today, then?
Yes,
now, we're all being advised to take meter readings ahead of tomorrow's energy price cap rise. Is that what you're planning to do? I mean, how are you trying to beat the financial squeeze? You're already feeling it, we know, and it's likely to get harder, I'm afraid. What do you think, CL? We want people's thoughts on this, don't we?
We definitely do, Sian. We also want to...
Gosh, there's still hope there. After the break, an update on the... And Claire's got the forecast. Back. The Windrush scandal turned the lives of hundreds of British citizens upside down. Many were wrongly threatened with deportation, others banned from returning to the UK. It meant they lost jobs, homes and were denied even basic legal rights. Well, a report out today says the Home Office needs to make fundamental improvements or risk a similar scandal, as Peter Lane reports. Now is Matt Beard, who's the CEO of the charity All Out, and today they've launched a fundraiser to help charities like Anastasia's. And Matt, you're in Bucharest, Romania right now, aren't you? I don't know whether you managed to hear Anastasia's story, but she was saying that people from the LGBT community are risking violence and 90% have now left the occupied territories, but they're still fearful. A little bit later, we're going to be speaking to the anti-poverty campaign group, the Joseph Rowntree Foundation. They'll be telling... Hello, I'm Sian Williams. This is 5 News, and this is our main headline tonight. We're going to get a little bit more on that because earlier we heard from Danny Sinha on how the rising costs are going to hit low-income families the hardest, and she's with us now. Our political editor, Andy Bell, also joins us from Westminster. But let's have a chat to you, Danny, first, and just talk us through the poverty premium. Why does this energy price rise and everything we're seeing at the moment disproportionately affect the poor? Well, of course, the Foundation, thanks very much for joining us. So the government's saying that they've cut fuel prices and, of course, they've promised that income tax cut as well. £22 billion over 2 years, says Andy. What are your thoughts on that? With us, because I know a lot of our viewers have been getting in touch with us on the 5 phone, haven't they, CL? What are they saying?
I have to say...
Increase the minimum wage and also increasing the warm homes discount as well. And the government says, you know, that's as much as we can do at the moment. But we know that these prices are just going to keep going up and up. I mean, those stories are quite shocking when you hear those, Chris. And I'm wondering, when you say the government has to do something, do we need a broader approach? You know, it's not just the government, it's also the regulators, surely, and it's everybody pulling together to do something about this.
We are. OK, we're going to take a short break now, but in a few minutes. We'll see you after the break.
Hello and welcome back. Now, we've told you before about the huge amounts of raw sewage being pumped into British waterways, and now the government's launched a plan to try to tackle the problem in England.
Yeah, it says it's committed to overhauling the sewage system and setting strict targets for water companies. But will it mean higher bills for customers?
Catherine Jones has been finding out more. Is it? We're joined now by Harriet Alvis, and Harriet is a volunteer and campaigner at the West Wales Rivers Trust. And Harriet, I know you paddleboarded from Bristol to London, so you've probably, well, seen it firsthand. What was that journey like?
Let's go to Hollywood, shall we, to that story. And it's been revealed that Will Smith refused to leave the Oscars after slapping Chris Rock on stage, despite being asked An awesome bad, I'm not going to say that.
Go on, say it.
An awesome badass, here we go, an hero.
She did it.
Just some of the kind words sent Bruce Willis's way since it was announced that he will be giving up acting.
Yeah, the die-hard star and his family revealed he's been diagnosed with aphasia. Aphasia is a condition which affects his ability to communicate. Jay Akbar's been finding out more about the condition and what it means for him. Good luck to him.
Yeah,
Good
so
luck.
sad. We've got Pulp Fiction,
Yeah.
Die Hard series, Armageddon, Fifth Element, Sixth Sense. Thanks, B. That's my director. Just giving them down my ear.
Doing it all. We're going to leave you with a smile tonight, though. Our high five goes to this.
Well, that is it now for us. But in fact, it is a bit more final than that because this is sadly Sian's last full programme with 5 News.
After more than 6 happy years, I'm off to other things, and it has been a big decision. I'm really going to miss it. I'll be back for my matters with Dr. Sian, and I know how important mental health issues are to you and to me as well. I just want to say a huge thank you to a brilliant team, some of whom are in the gallery. Can we bring up the gallery? Can you just wave? To you and to you, thank you for allowing me into your home for so many years. It's been an absolute privilege.
We're going to miss you, Sian, here at 5 News, and our viewers. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye. She'll see you tomorrow.